Today we're taking a trip to La Palmera. I'm going to meet Jocelyn and we're going to go meet the Easter Bunny. We're going to grab some lunch and we're going to learn about some of the really cool stuff that happens behind the scenes at La Palmera that you may not know about, like water conservation and so much more. So thanks for coming along on this ride. You are watching Coastal Living. Let's go. La Palmera is obviously busy all the time. We love our mall, so sometimes parking can be difficult to find, but they now have 2 valet opportunities, so I'm gonna take advantage and valet. Let's go. Hello, how are you?
Good, yourself?
Great, thank you. All right, thanks, you too. Hi. What's up, girl?
Hey. You ready to go shopping?
I'm ready. Okay, but I'm starving. Do you want to grab a bite to eat
I am
first?
so hungry. Let's
Okay,
go.
let's head to the food court. Okay, so we made it to the food court, but that's the easy part. There are so many options. How are we going to decide what to eat? What do you feel like?
I have no idea. I'm starving though. Okay. What do you want to eat?
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know either.
Okay, well, then you just walk around and figure it out?
Yes.
Okay, let's go take a look. Okay, so one thing I absolutely love about a mall food court is all the delicious options and the fact that we were able to get what we wanted, even though it was different.
Exactly. So a lot of us typically go with Chick-fil-A, but I wanted to try Charlie's Philly Steaks, and it's going to be my first time trying the sandwich.
Smells delicious. They got me with those samples at Stir Fry 88. I had to stop and grab a dish there, so I got my egg roll, my spicy food, my noodles, and my rice. They also have a lot of great restaurant options like Palenque Grill, which is coming really soon. But the cool thing about the food court here is that they have a center stage.
Yes, they do. It's actually right behind us, and I can't help but to notice that several Fridays in a row that I visited the mall, there's always something going on.
Yeah, so it's called The Stage at La Palmera Cafes, and they have an opportunity for virtually anybody to use this stage at no cost to come and perform for the community, which I think is so cool. They have everything from like magicians to theater performances.
Comedians.
Stand-up comedians.
I know. I can't wait to see that. I haven't seen a comedian here before.
Yeah, so all you have to do is book or audition for your spot. You can head over to their website for details, and I think that's really interesting. You're right here in the mix of everything, so if you're looking for exposure, I mean, talk about the best way to find it. What's busier than the mall?
Absolutely, and the best way to enjoy while eating some food here at La Palmera Mall.
Exactly. So the whole point was to come and fill up our bellies before we visited the Easter Bunny. We already scheduled our appointment, so we know we're going to get our special time with the Easter Bunny. So we're going to finish this food and hop on over to see how it's going over there. All right, everybody, now I'm here with Christina at La Palmera Mall, and there's another guest you might have noticed. We got the Easter Bunny here, and you can come grab your photo here at La Palmera as well. Christina, talk to me about some of the exciting Easter events that you have coming up here at the mall.
So we have a ton of stuff coming up this Easter season. We have Pet Night with Bunny, we have Quiet Time with Bunny, we also have Bingo with Bunny, as well as we also have a scavenger hunt, which is a great opportunity for people to come win prizes from our merchants, La Palmera gift cards, and then we also, of course, have the Photos with Bunny that happens during mall hours up until Easter. So he's here every day, open to close.
I love it. So you really have plenty of time to participate in these events. Of course, all the information is there on the website, but one thing I love that you guys have implemented recently is scheduling time for these photos, because for anyone who has a pet, a child, or a kid that has special sensory needs, you all are able to accommodate them, but you're able to accommodate us with the online scheduling. Talk to me about how that works.
Yeah, so it's very simple. You just visit lapalmera.com. It's a $20 deposit, so that deposit goes towards your photo package.
Okay, great.
So that prevents you from having to wait in line. If you got fussy kids, you're in and out like that.
Yeah, and that's what I love, is that I have to schedule this stuff around baby's nap time, and then what if I show up and the line is just crazy? But anytime that I've been here, everything is flowing so smoothly, and I love that you guys have incorporated not only that, but lots of the Easter-inspired photo ops around the mall, not just in one concentrated area right here in the center. Now, you mentioned puppy photos, dog photos, and then, of course, special needs. So talk to me about those 2 opportunities.
So Pet Night, we have a total of 4 pet nights. That is from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. Our first one is going to be February 28th, and then the next one is March 1st. So it's a Tuesday and a Wednesday. And then the following week on Tuesday and Wednesday, we'll have 2 additional pet nights. Quiet Time is a great opportunity for families that have children that have special needs, to where we turn off our overhead music, we turn off our water fountain. It's held before mall hours between 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. on Sundays, so you avoid the crowds crowds, you avoid the noise, and it's a special one-on-one time with the bunny.
I love that. Well, it's so inclusive, and we really appreciate that y'all go the extra mile to make sure that that opportunity is there for us. Now, Easter is a wonderful season, and there are a lot of things to look forward to. Of course, you can come to La Palmera to get your outfit, get your hair done, get your Botox, and everything you could possibly need for the Easter holiday. But I want to know more about the scavenger hunt and some of these fun events. So talk to me in detail about how the scavenger hunt works.
So the scavenger hunt is exclusively on Facebook, so you will have to like our Facebook page, our La Palmera CC Facebook page, and then also like the event. And so all of the details will be posted in this specific Facebook page. And so you have the opportunity to win donated prizes from our merchants, La Palmera gift cards, and it's a fun way for the family to interact and come and just explore the mall, explore the stores that have all kinds of different things to offer.
Very cool. And then there's a few new things that they've implemented here, including a second valet, which is really helpful, again, if you've got the kids, if you've got the dogs, and it's really chaotic to walk from the parking lot. So talk about those two locations for me.
So we do still have our first original location, which is located outside of PF Chang's and Grimaldi's at our main entrance. And then now with the opening of Cheesecake Factory, we also have a second location there as well.
Very cool. And then isn't there a special deal that you have for anybody who might be handicapped?
Yes, so if you do have handicap parking, all you need to do is show your placard, or if you have your license plates, valet parking is absolutely free.
Very cool. All right, good to know. So tell everybody where they can go for details on how to schedule their Easter Bunny visit or anything else with La Palmera.
So anything that I talked about today can always be found on lapalmera.com. We have a specific Easter Bunny page and happenings page, and so that's where you can find all the details about our scavenger hunt, quiet time, pet night, reservations. We've got it all listed.
Very cool. And speaking of it all, what's at the center of it all is what's happening here at La Palmera. They're very heavy on social media, so make sure you hashtag
at the center of it all.
That's right. We'll see you here at La Palmera for your bunny pics. So as you know by now, La Palmera does so much to benefit the community. So Christina and I hopped on over here to the community booth to teach you about this area you may have noticed but didn't know much about. So Christina, tell me, what is the community booth?
So the community booth is a space that we offer to nonprofit organizations, local schools, and it gives them the opportunity to fundraise, spread awareness about their organization. We've had Girl Scouts come and sell cookies. We've had schools come and sports teams come sell raffle tickets. Cool. So it's just a space that we offer in our mall free of charge. So we provide tables and chairs just to be able to have that community partnership and offer them a space to be able to do what they do best.
I love that. That's so thoughtful and considerate of you guys, which we're learning La Palmera does a lot of thoughtful and considerate things. But for anybody who's interested, how do we apply to utilize this space?
So an application's available on lapalmera.com. If you're not the most tech savvy, you can always visit Concierge, which is located on the lower level adjacent to Forever 21, and they have paper applications as well.
Okay, so anytime you're walking by this area and you notice something happening in the community booth, make sure to stop and participate because you know it's definitely for a great cause. So thank you for that information.
Of course.
Okay, I'm wondering where Jocelyn is, so let's head over to the food court and see if we can find her there. Oh, there you are, Jocelyn. I thought I'd find you in the food court.
Yes, I was looking for you too because I want to take a selfie in front of one of these cute backdrops here at the mall.
So
I love it.
Cute. I love it. There are so many photo ops here at La Palmera. I love that it's kind of become like the Instagram spot in the Coastal Bend, right?
Of course, and y'all can take some pictures too while you're here shopping around.
Absolutely. Well, we're just getting started. We already went to the food court and tried some of the incredible food. There's so many options there. You have to plan to come and eat at La Palmera because there truly are so many places to eat. We already met the Easter Bunny and got our photo, so we can cross that off our list. But I think we still have some more to do. We need to get some shopping done.
We got to check that off the list.
For sure.
Obviously, there's more to La Palmera than just shopping.
There truly is. In fact, did you know that they save like thousands of gallons of water on a regular basis? We're going to learn more about that, right?
Absolutely. You can also give back to the community with the center fountain right here at La Palmera Mall as well.
Every time you drop a coin, you're doing a good deed. So you're going to learn more about that. Plus, we're going to get some health and wellness advice and tips. Plus, DC Water is going to give us a scoop on all the involvement that they have as well. So stay with us. We'll be back with more. Until then, I think you and I should just run around the mall, find all the selfie spots, and spend all of our money. What do you think?
Exactly. But first, we have to take a selfie right here.
I think so too. All right. Don't forget to tag us. Don't forget to hashtag at the center of it all when you stop by. Don't move a muscle. We'll be right back. We're just going to grab some selfies. We'll see you after the break. Hey everybody, welcome back. As you can see, Jocelyn and I are spending the day at the one and only La Palmera Mall, which has so much to offer, and I'm learning more and more as we go through the mall.
Exactly. I'm learning so much as well, and we're here by the Pop Jets. Obviously, this is the main entrance, and also if you're leaving the delicious Grimaldi's, having some great pizza, or shopping around this area, you're going to recognize this as a great place to bring the kiddos or take your next Instagrammable photo.
Definitely a great spot for those Insta pics, and the kids love it. But I do have some fun facts for you about the water that you see here around La Palmera Mall. Get this. La Palmera has reduced water usage by 46%, which is roughly 3,000 gallons, you guys. That is insane. Plus, they have low-flow toilets and faucets, which is the reason that they're able to conserve so much. That's enough water to fill 100 bathtubs a day.
Amazing.
Crazy?
Amazing. Who would have thought that this is a great place to shop and also a great way to save water?
I know, they're giving back to the community in a big way. Now, the center court fountain actually recirculates 1,000 gallons of water approximately 28 times per day. So I think next time you come to La Palmera, you might see it a little bit differently knowing these facts, right?
I love it, Clarissa. Thank you for those facts.
Of course. Well, it couldn't be done without CC Water, so let's see what we're learning from them today.
Now, most of us have heard this before. Watch what you pour down the sink, and maybe watch what you flush down the toilet. We're going to emphasize these topics today as I'm joined by Miss Judy LaPointe with Corpus Christi Water. Thanks for joining me today, Judy.
Thank you, Jocelyn. I'm happy to be here to talk about how we can prevent sanitary sewer overflow.
Yes, there is such a thing, especially if you pour unwanted certain greases or any of that matter down the sink. Why is this important, Judy?
Because our sinks can get clogged with fat, oil, and grease. And so we remember that word, fog, fat, oil, and grease. We do not want to put those things down our kitchen sink, and so we want to put our sink on a diet, and we want to take that fat, oil, or grease and maybe pour it in from your pan into a little can on the side of your counter. Wait till it cools off and then throw that in the garbage. Or when you're done eating, scrape off your food into the garbage. Don't put it down the garbage disposal, because that will have a lot of fat, oil, and grease as well. And those things clog our pipes. They clog your pipes in your house. They could clog your neighbor's pipes down the way. So we want to prevent that.
Those are great preventative measures to try at home. Definitely do not pour it down the sink, just like Miss Judy said. Now, we're covering these topics with the sink and what to avoid. Let's talk about what to avoid flushing down the toilet.
We only want to put 3 things down the toilet, because the toilet also, that's our sanitary sewer. It goes down throughout the city, and things can get clogged up and cause the sewer to back up. And so we want to put just toilet paper, pee, and poo in the toilet. That means no wipes.
Right. So a lot of us women, we remove our makeup at the end of the day, and it says on the item, or it says on the label to flush it, that they're flushable. But that's not the case, right?
We don't want anything, even if it says flushable, to be put down the drain, because ultimately it does clog the drain.
So what are some examples of that to avoid?
Baby wipes, makeup remover, disinfecting wipes, dude wipes, personal care wipes, female products, Band-Aids, paper towels even. All of those things are so much more difficult to dissolve in water than toilet paper is.
Absolutely. You had me demonstrate by trying to take apart a makeup wipe. That's definitely a lot more tough than your average toilet paper, so definitely want to keep these items in mind.
I have this picture that was taken by one of our engineers, Amy Tooley, and it's of a sewer rope, and it's covering a pump.
Who would have thought that that would actually look like something like this just by pouring things down our sink or flushing things down our toilets? Now, Judy, where can we send our friends for more information to learn more?
Go to CorpusChristiWater.com and also follow us on Facebook and Twitter.
Wonderful. Well, like I said, this is great information to keep in mind. And everyone, please be sure to avoid pouring any grease down the sink. Put those sinks on a diet. And Judy, I cannot thank you enough today for covering these educational topics for our coastal Bend area.
Thank you, Jocelyn.
as you know by now, February is American Heart Month, so we have our friends from SurePoint Emergency Centers here to talk about heart health. Please welcome Dr. Kim Onufrak here to give us a scoop on how to keep a healthy heart and maybe signs and symptoms to look out for if we have a not so healthy heart. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having us again.
So talk to me about heart health in general.
Yeah, so cardiovascular disease is one of the leading causes of death in America. So we want to talk about how to keep our heart healthy, so of course, diet and exercise. We want to make sure that we have low cholesterol, we want to make sure we have low blood pressure, and our diabetes is well controlled. And so all of that will help us live longer, healthier lives.
Tongue twister. Okay, and I look at the camera when you say diet and exercise, because for some people they're like, anything but that. Give me a pill, give me a vitamin, give me some kind of supplement I can take. But even for someone who has this mentality that they're like I just don't have time to exercise, I don't have the energy, I like the way my diet is, what are some simple changes that we can make even for the most stubborn person to benefit our health when it comes to diet and exercise?
So just switching out your sodas for more water, that will help tremendously, especially people with diabetes. That will help lower your blood sugar. Possibly salt, not adding that additional salt. And what I've been trying to incorporate lately, trying to practice what I preach, is maybe exercise in smaller increments. Don't make such, I'm going to exercise an hour, but maybe 15 minutes a day. That's very doable. 15 minutes a day, just set a timer and do some form of, get your heart rate up a little bit. And so that, once you start doing it every day, your body starts to say, hey, it's time for my 15 minutes. And then you can slowly say, okay, 15, 20. And then the same with water. Okay, I'm going to drink this much water today. I'm going to, and then you can slowly start to add. But, try to replace some of the sugar with water. Try to replace some of that salt with just, garlic is better, or just there's other flavorings that you can add that doesn't add salt to your diet, but still your food be flavorful.
Yeah, and now there are these entire lines of like no salt and no salt seasonings and things like that like you said will add flavor. Now when it comes to water, I know some people that are just repulsed by the flavor or the lack thereof in water. So does it still count if we add some drops as long as they're low sugar or no sugar?
Yes. Okay. So as long as you get your fluid intake in, don't substitute your sodas for beer or anything like that. You're just doing empty carbs. Water is the key.
Yeah, I heard someone make a comment once about sweet tea, and they're like, there's water in it. So technically I'm drinking the water, and I'm like, technically you also have diabetes, and there's a lot of sugar in there. So just take it easy. And I love what you said about exercise too, because even mentally for me, and I love my exercise routine, but it's always like an up and down battle, and there are days where you truly have to kind of force yourself into it. But really it's just getting there, getting outside with your sneakers on, getting to the gym, or getting that YouTube video on where you're literally just doing Zumba, dancing, or trying yoga or something for 15-20 minutes a day. It can be completely life-changing. So I think the biggest obstacle is yourself and your mentality about diet and exercise.
Yes.
Awesome. Okay, well, we're going to keep the conversation going in a future interview for heart health, because we want to make sure that your heart is healthy, especially here in the Coastal Bend where a lot of people are predisposed to issues with heart health and diabetes, like you said. So visit our friends at SurePoint Emergency Centers if you find yourself in an emergency situation, and you might get to meet Dr. Kim Onufrak. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you.
Of course, we want to thank Dr. Kim Onufrak and her team for giving us all that valuable information from SurePoint. If you're in an emergency situation, you know where to go. Now, speaking of helping others, we are here at the Center Court Fountain at La Palmera Mall. Something you've noticed before, and perhaps you yourself have thrown a coin in here and made a wish. But did you know that when you throw a coin in here, you're granting someone else's wish too, right, Jocelyn?
That is right. That's what I was just showing you right now. Good thing we have our penny today, because we're going to do just that. As a matter of fact, throughout the years, the La Palmera Cares Making a Difference initiative has helped raise awareness and much needed funds for a variety of organizations and events on a local and regional level through special events, fundraisers, and awareness campaigns designed to assist charitable organizations and encourage community involvement.
Yes, and I love that anybody can be a part of this. So they have helped local charities and organizations like Islanders Athletics, the Blood Center, the Ronald McDonald House, and there's so many more to come. So every time you throw a coin in here, you are helping someone's dream or wish come true. And of course, course, we always want to encourage you to give back to the community in as many ways as possible. But from what we've learned today about La Palmera, it seems like just a regular visit here is, without even trying, an effort to give back to the community, right?
Absolutely, in so many ways.
I love it. Well, guys, we've had such a great time here at La Palmera, and we're not done just yet. But Jocelyn, I think it's time for us to make a wish.
Let's do it.
All right, we'll be right back. Today here at La Palmera Mall. I've got to admit, I've had more fun here today than ever, learning about all the ways that they're conserving money, water, and that there are so many opportunities here to get everything you need in one stop.
Exactly. Learned so much today, had a blast, and I want to highly encourage all of you who come by to take some photos, whether it's with the Easter Bunny or so many great ways to have these photo ops. Be sure to head over to our Facebook and Instagram at Coastal Living TV. Give us a like and follow, and once again, share your photos, especially while you're here at La Palmera.
You've got the built-in air condition. You don't have to fight the humidity. You've got a good hair day. You've got good lighting. And while you're at it, you might as well also hashtag at the center of it all and tag La Palmera, because you have an opportunity for them to share your photos, and then you can be Instagram famous.
There you go. We're going to keep this going for you all.
Yes, for sure. So like you learned today, you already know there are 2 valet locations, everything you could possibly need in one stop, whether it's Botox, Easter shopping, a haircut, personalized items, and everything in between available here at La Palmera. But don't forget, you can head to the website and schedule your time with the Easter Bunny, and they have all those special opportunities for kids with special needs, or to bring your little furry friend to come and grab a picture with the Easter Bunny.
Absolutely. And like I said, we're going to continue this, and you'll see us here again very soon.
Yes, so join us tomorrow right here on Coastal Living. We're going to visit some great spots here in the Coastal Bend and tease what Jocelyn's going to be doing for your special event.
Absolutely.
Right?
Big Wigs is coming up. We're going to have a great show tomorrow as well.
Yep. All right. We'll see you then, guys. Thanks for watching. It's Coastal Living.